What up, you guys? Jika here. Thanks so much for joining in. I'm in Tashkent, Uzbekistan right now. I've been invited to taste the most delicious food I've ever tried. Come join me this food adventure.
Are you ready? Yeah! Today's star of the show is Pilaf, rhyming with love, and trust me, it's a big deal in Uzbek culture and it's worth the hype. Locals bust it out for weddings, special occasions, anniversaries. They can have it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
I'm at the Besh Kazan today, which means 5 pots. Kazan is a special kind of pot crafted from cast iron, which gives it a special flavor and fluffiness, beautiful texture to the rice and meat.
These gastronomic wizards start with a crazy amount of sunflower oil in a giant pot. I'm seriously shook. You're watching 6 gallons of oil dumped into the pot. Man, that's some next level cooking. Then they add onions, lamb, and spices.
Just take a look at this huge amount of carrots that they're using for the servings of pilaf. A huge bucket. Just check this out. Now hear me out. This isn't just any type of pilaf. We're talking about 100-kilogram batch cooked to perfection. Just take a look at this freshly baked wonderful bread coming straight from that tandoor. Uzbekistan is always known to have its best bread with pilaf. It's sprinkled on top with some sesame seeds. They kind of section so you can eat equal pieces. I can sense the nice heat from it. It's cold in here, but this keeps me cozy. Okay, this one feels nice and warm. Oh, wow. Just take a look at that wonderful hot piece of bread. Kind of looks like a croissant in a way. Wow, so crispy on the bottom. I remember loving that bottom part because that gives you a nice flavor, that crispy bread. And here we can see how this handsome young man placing these lipyoshkas deep in that oven right there. Wow, just check it out. Everything is handmade. How old are you? Сколько вам лет? Сколько ему лет? 25. А вам? 25-26. Oh, they're 25, 26-year-old young man. Сколько вы занимались этим? Как вы долго вы делаете?
5 лет больше.
Oh, so they've been doing this for over 5 years. Wow. This section right here behind me is a section specifically for chaihana type of rice. We can see chili peppers in there simmering. I'm actually curious to taste out, see how the chili type of rice feels on the tip of my tongue. Just take a look at the amount of this richness. Sheep's fat is going to be so much flavor and meat. Humongous amount of garlic added in there. It's going to be so flavorful. It kind of feels like a spa. I'm getting a facial at the same time and it smells really, really good. We've been waiting for a while for this. As you can see, the chef is making this perfect platters, perfect portions. It's a classic dish local to this Central Asian cuisine culture. And you can feed about 5,000 people a day with this amount of rice. For the last 23 years that they've been open, they've already fed about 68 million of people, and they feed about daily 5,000 to 6,000 people a day. That's crazy. After patiently waiting for so long for this pilaf to get cooked, I'm finally here to give it a first bite. So right now in front of me, I have the one that is mixed with chili peppers, which is called Chaihansky pilaf. This is a wedding pilaf, usually served during the celebrations, weddings. And then we have a third option, cooked in olive oil. Kind of curious to go for the wedding one, the one that's been cooked in the biggest kazan. I'm gonna have a bite of a little bit of everything. So I see we got some raisins, piece of meat, carrots. Let's just take a nice rich spoon of a little bit of everything. And a piece of meat, of course. Here we go. so sweet. The carrot gave it a sweet taste. The meat is chewy. I'm gonna take another spoon because that is so delicious. I just had a bite with a little piece of fat. Who would have thought that the fat pieces that we so avoid in America here are the main ingredient for flavor. Central Asian food, specifically food from Uzbekistan, is very oily. That fat is full of nutrition, full of the vitamins, antioxidants as well. Every pilaf is served with a little bit of like Mediterranean type of, I'm gonna guess, we have grape leaves wrapped around some rice, some meat. Let's try this one. That's really good. And I want to try that little piece of kazi. Most of the dishes are served with a piece of kazi, horse sausage.
I know, it sounds weird, but it's about culture, history, and survival. Horses kept our homies warm and fed during crazy cold winters.
Wow. The perfect amount of salt. In this type of sausage, pieces, chunks of meat. So when you take a bite of it, it's different type of texture. Whole slices, whole pieces of meat inside of the sausage. I do need to get into the gym after that and build some muscle because it's been a lot of protein. I'm drinking right now Tashkent style tea. This is a mixture of green tea, black tea, lemon, and sugar. It tastes like a lemonade, hot lemonade. So good. It's getting busy over here. There are a lot of people and mostly locals, which is really, really cool. That means if you see a lot of locals and it's in the city center, everybody comes here to eat that pilaf. That means it's already proven the pilaf is gonna be bomb. I have Giantest style pilaf in front of me. I wanna really take a bite of that quail egg. Meat is different compared to the other styles of pilaf. It's not as spicy even though you have chili peppers in there. Ooh, these carrots. And I've noticed that here in Uzbekistan there are different type of carrots. They're huge and we have yellow carrots, we have regular orange carrots. This is a combination of two. Yes. Carrots play the major role in this type of dish. I'm really excited to test out the third option of this pilaf. They say they cook it specifically on olive oil. It gives it a little bit of different taste. The rest of them made mostly on the sheep's fat and of course some sunflower oil. This one specifically olive oil. This is why it's a special kind of treat.
Olives are not native to Central Asia, therefore it's considered lighter version of pilaf. It can definitely compete with the rest of them. Has a little Middle Eastern accent to it since it was made in olive oil. Amazing. Besh Kazan, 5 stars, 5 out of 5. Best pilaf, hands down. If you're ever in Tashkent, make sure to try Besh Kazan's pilaf. This food journey was fire. It will leave you seriously craving for more.
It was the most delicious pilaf I've ever tasted. Happy to welcome you in Central Asia with so much love from Tashkent, Uzbekistan. Thank you so much for joining in. Stay blessed. Have a wonderful rest of the year. Bye.